I think it's a very, very crucial and important question because you see, we determine ourselves as an individual within the law of nature, meaning what it means within the law of nature, within what I feel. Now, what I feel is the product of my senses, of my corporal senses, isn't it?
Mm.
Because the consciousness, the human consciousness or corporal consciousness, even at its highest peak, highest development, is actually a house of sort of the conglomerate sensation, thinking, speech, language of the time, of my education, and my sense data, the data that my senses collected, which is one of my senses is thinking as well, by the way. Even the Buddhists will agree with me. Okay, so if we go there, I'm saying, and this is the definition of my individuality, isn't it? This is when you say individual. So we need to see from what actually it comprises, or the constitution of it is from everything that I've said now. It means corporal life. But your real individuality does not lie within your corporal aspect. Your real individuality lies within your spirit.
Right.
So it means that you have no individuality unless you have connection to your spirit and you allow it to grow into a definition. Then you have individual definition. Now, what we have is like a teenager who wish to be sort of to rebel against everything, and he's going to school with the torn jeans, and all teenagers arrive with the torn jeans. This is our individuality of today.
Mm-hmm.
It means it's the zeitgeist that actually controls and defines that, not a true individual, which is actually lies within the realm of the spirit. And the realm of the spirit is called, actually in Hebrew, it's called Ani, meaning it lies within the body of one spirit, which I am part of it, or a cell, or an organ of it. Therefore, I get a definition of my individual merit and contribution to this body. So it means that the question of individuality is exactly the will to receive to oneself becoming smart and saying, I'm going to lose that control. And what kind of name it gives it? My individuality. I'm going to lose that which is unique to me. But in corporal life, we don't have anything that is unique to us, only when we connect to our spirit. So the first thing is we need to know why we are going into this war.
Mm.
Actually, to achieve that which is our true right, which is our uniqueness, which is never and cannot be expressed within the corporal life.
But there is, so then how does, so once you, well,
Mm.
the step from moving from our spiritual individuality to the whole, how does that happen then?
No, you don't have to move there. When you are in your spiritual environment or your spiritual body, you are part of the whole. You don't have to move.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you need to get
Yeah.
out of your own way to get
Yeah.
there.
Yes. Then you are there. When there is no separation, you are there. You're part of this body. So you don't need to
Okay.
move. You just need to be that which you are.
And to do that, you need to to learn to bestow.
Yeah, to learn to bestow, to learn to fight on
Okay.
on every bit of ground for allowing the spirit to lead and to rule the day, and not our will or our ego. Yes. So it's an everyday fight. It's an everyday study. It's an everyday war. This is
Yeah.
the only permission we have to go to war.